You really want to do this? Are you sure?
Apparently so.
You're not gonna run away?
Nah, they'll run away.
Aha! We get to strike first. You don't have a chance.
Coco's bloodlust.
Here they are.
Ah. Yep. Oh, great. And it's an ambush. Things are not going well.
Not for them. Look at all those ineffectives. Are these like doing some pirouette move? That's what it looks like.
Probably.
They have their like arms up above their heads, and it seems like they're balancing on one foot, with the other up in the air. Mnemonica.
Coco joining Moon on a dark cloud. If I could fan art, I would. And we played some weird games. I'm not gonna lie.
What was the weirdest, would you say?
The Hell Bunny one was definitely the weirdest for me.
Hell Bunny? I don't think I saw that one.
Oh, what was the name of it, Moon? I think she's the one who has it. It was basically like a Sonic reskin. Moon's gonna go find it. Oh, it was me who played it. I think it was called Hell Yeah. I think that was the name of the game, is Hell Yeah. That's the one that, yes, that's the Choose the Shark one. That's the one Moon actually has as a just straight up clip of, like, literally, this is exactly what the game is about. Yep, it's literally just called Hell Yeah with an exclamation point. And the whole concept of the game, like the story behind it, is that you're playing as the Prince of Hell who for some reason is a skeletal bunny.
All
who
right.
rides around on like a chainsaw blade and has a gun.
A gun.
Even the description is literally just So the full name is Hell Yeah, Wrath of the Dead Rabbit. It's a Sega game, mind you. And it really is like an over-the-top crazy Sonic reskin. The description is just a crazy action-adventure platformer in hell. Okay?
I'm gonna have to look at those videos.
You are Ash, a devil rabbit and the Prince of Hell. When some jerk finds it funny to post your secret intimate photos all over the Hell-ternet, you get very angry. Time to seek out the bastard and destroy him once and for all. And while you're at it, why not use this incredible journey to kill everyone else? It's you against all hell. It's Hell Yeah! It's very gory. It's very random. It was definitely like me sitting here going, am I having an acid trip? Is this what being high feels like? The answer is no. Oh yeah, we ended up giving him a rubber duck floaty for the blade instead of having the blade. So it was even more hilarious because just skeletal rabbit running around killing people with a rubber duck floaty. Explosion Man was actually the reason why I brought this conversation up, because that's a game I want to go back to really bad. I can English good, guys. Because Explosion Man, like, I have a love of runner games. So Bit Trip Runner, Sayonara, Wild Hearts, that kind of stuff. Even better if they have, a good musical track. But Explosion Man was just wacky but fun. And super, super, like, pro-female, too. Even though it's got a very loose plot. But that one was fun because of the people who were providing the entertainment alongside me. which, you know, obviously was Moon, but I also had guest stars of Cody and then, at that time, Maggie. And I'm sad that I lost most of the actual, like, I at least managed to get their vocal tracks. I didn't get my own vocal track.
Oh, that sucks.
But listening to those two listening to Moon and Maggie get into a fucking literally shout fight, a scream match about steak and how it should be cooked. I just was sitting here like, I'm focusing on the game, and these two are arguing about steak. And then I think later when we redid it, I forget who it was. Maggie was wrong, Moon was right, she's screaming in the chat.
Alright, you gotta tell me, what were the arguments here?
Okay, so the argument in total was about how steak should be cooked.
Mm-hmm.
Moon, personally, feels that steak should be well done. Like, she doesn't want to eat bloody steak, and that's fine. Maggie believed that steak is actually legitimately... Moon's screaming no Tori. Hold on, hold the phone!
This is important!
I'm holding the phone! I don't know what you want me to do with it. Oh shit. I didn't mean to pick that flower. Maggie's position, it's incorrect to have a steak done beyond medium. No, hers specifically was medium rare. Because that is the industry standard. She felt that, you know, it should be illegal for anyone to cook a steak over medium rare. Now, mind you, Maggie lived in Texas.
Yeah, I was just gonna say what you would expect from a Texan.
Either way, so Maggie thought that a steak should not be cooked over medium rare. Moon's position was, eat steak however you fucking want because there's no scientific or culinary reason to make yourself suffer. I like medium well because it's still juicy but not cold in the middle. I mean, medium rare does not mean it's cold in the middle. If your steak is cold in the middle, send it back to the kitchen.
Oh god, we started the steak wars all over again.
See what you've done, Coco? But yeah, so that's the thing, is they were arguing because Maggie felt that medium rare is the ideal steak temperature and that it should be criminal to be cooked above that. Moon was of the stance that medium well is fine. And eventually, through the conversation, through this yelling match, fucking Maggie goes to research it. Turns out, the whole idea that's been put out there that steaks and beef in general is only good when it's medium rare is an entire conspiracy thing from Big Restaurant. I'm just gonna call it that now. It's Big Restaurant. Because literally, the whole reason why they pushed that narrative is because it's faster to cook a steak to medium rare than it is to cook it to any other temperature beyond medium rare.
I mean, that makes sense.
So it's all expediency. It's all, you know, the faster that we can get your steak off of the griddle, the sooner we can move to the next order. So when you order a steak that's, you know, anything above medium, the kitchen hates you. They fucking hate you, so you better leave a good tip.
Yeah, because I've heard that they also, like, pick the worst meat. Like, their worst cuts from...
Yep. They pick their worst cuts, they hate you, they don't want to deal with you. So you should probably make sure that you're leaving a good tip. Because, honestly, you know, they're... I mean, Yeah, you should be allowed to have your steak however you goddamn want. If I'm being entirely honest, though, sorry, I saw the shades. I started laughing because it's still the best feature of this game is when you fucking get blinded, you end up wearing a pair of black shades. It's just like too cool for this shit. But no, you should be able to eat a steak any way that you want. Personally, I also don't like going out to eat steaks. Which was my take in this whole argument, is personally, if you're going to some restaurant to eat steak, you've made a horrible choice in life. Because a steak in the restaurant will never be as good as a steak at home. And the reason I say that is because in restaurants, unless it's like specifically a type of steak that you order that says that it's seasoned, they're not allowed to season their steaks. Like, they can't do anything beyond salt and pepper because of whatever reason, also because there's some belief that, you know, steak is only good if you only put salt and pepper on it. Which I find to be total bullshit. But that's also because I believe in using aromatic ingredients that bring out the flavor of the food you're eating. Like, my staples are onion and garlic. Sorry. Stinky alums, yes, but boy, they make food taste good. Okay, so I actually have a story now. God damn it. So, my cousin and me have a birthday a day apart. Hers is on January 4th, mine's on January 5th. Go, woo!
Wow, go!
I can understand him. A bell is hidden beyond the right wall, he says. Hey! Nice. Margaret talked to beavers, it's true. But yeah, no, so since me and my cousin have a birthday a day apart, since she was born, essentially, we end up celebrating our birthdays together as far as family goes. So, for both mine and my cousin's birthday, my aunt decided to take us to Angus Steakhouse. Black Angus Steakhouse. Now, when Black Angus first opened up in my town, it already wasn't good. Like, me and my parents went once, and basically never went again. Because the food was flavorless, it was boring when it came out on the plate. It was just a bad time. But apparently my aunt recently went there like over the summer and said, oh no, their food is really good. So, whatever. We decided to go again. And guess what? The food was bad again. Like, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna get, like, a nice cut of roast beef, because they can't fuck that up.
And yet...
They fucked it up.
And yet...
And yet! They fucked it up. They literally gave me, like, the worst cut of it, too. It was super thin. It was mostly fat. And it was flavorless. The only reason why it had any flavor is because they served it with some au jus on the side. And I literally, like, it was also cold, too. So, I sent it back.
What's
I'm just like... Au jus is basically this, I hesitate to call it a sauce because it's not really a sauce, it's too thin to be a sauce. But it is a quote-unquote sauce that is made from, essentially, the pan drippings plus red wine.
Oh, okay.
And you cook it. It's beef juice, basically, but beef juice fortified with red wine. because I've made it before, and I actually made a really good au jus recently. You usually see it served with roast beef, obviously, but also with French dip. So it's the sauce that you dip the French dip into. And it's really tasty when done right. But, like, the meat was cold, the meat was thin. It was just all around upsetting. I had to send it back to the kitchen. They at least came, like, when I got it, I'm just like, can I get something else different? Because this is upsetting. And they came out with just a bigger slice of the meat and less fat on it. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll just eat it because I'm tired of waiting. Because also we had to wait like 40 minutes. I'm like, are they cooking the roast beef right now? Like, what the fuck? Okay, don't dip the entire sandwich in. You're just supposed to dip the end in. Like, God. The reason why they call it French dip is because there's a bowl with the au jus in it. And you take the whole sandwich and you dunk in, like, the part you're going to bite. And you're supposed to keep dunking it like that. Because, yes, it does saturate the bread too, but, you know... It's a sauce you dip the French into. I almost said that, Pneumonica. Because my brain was having a moment. But yeah, they usually will also serve it with roast beef because, you know, it's generally a dry meat when you get it.
HP up for Joseph. So good. So good.
Just what we needed. You know, I've made mistakes. I forgot that my Nook shop is closed today. So... I went around my island collecting things to sell. Oh, it's the guardian of the goddess bell. Didn't know it had a guardian. Oh yeah, I am Antois. Monica, wow, you know the same French people I do. Listen. A French person's a French person the world around. I almost feel bad for saying that, but hey. It's true. I mean, Moon, I dunked the part I'm going to bite into the au jus. I don't fucking just upend the entire sandwich in there. I'm not arguing about delicious meat bread. I'm arguing that you don't just turn around and, like, take the whole sandwich, the entire thing, and just drop it in the bowl. I'm saying you take the sandwich, the part you're gonna bite, you dunk that part into the au jus, let it soak in, take it out and bite it. Oh my god. So do you eat it with a fork and knife? Because that's the only way you can eat it like that. God damn. Also, I'm gonna have to go to Moon's Island to sell shit. I'm so mad. I'm just gonna dump all my fruit here, it's fine. Dump everything else too. Except for the sea bass. I can't dump the sea bass.
Yay!
Moon, you'd love a sloppy roast beef po' boy. I mean, yeah. Something was hidden behind the wall. Okay.
Do we have
Nothing here.
it?
I don't know. What? Yeah, there it is, G-Bell.
Okay.
Beef is a good meat. I'm not gonna argue that. I can't believe I'm Boo Boo the Fool. Like, I was already planning on not selling the peaches here, but now I'm not selling anything here. I'll just go collect everything around the island and sell it, I said,
Alright.
like a liar.
For no particular reason, Joseph, we're just gonna strip you.
It's not that we're anticipating anything bad happening to you. Make sure... a potion! Potion!
Potion's
Cocoa.
not... that sells for shit. It's not even worth it.
Yes, but you could use it!
I guess.
Monte Cristo sandwiches are good. I made one for my girlfriend. She'd never had them before, and when she came out to visit last year, I got to make one for her, and she is a fan now. Because, if I remember correctly, she's very much like Moon in that she hates eggs. So she's not a fan of, like, French toast or anything like that either. But Monte Cristos are yummy. Get you a nice good ham sandwich. Dunk it in eggs. Fry it up. And then dunk it into some good old strawberry jam.
That sounds tasty.
It's so tasty. It's like that's one of those rare occasions where it's like everything that's there works harmoniously. It's funny. I'll eat that, but I won't eat pineapple on pizza. I mean, that's fair, Moon. You don't have to like eggs. You can just eat eggy bread. It's fine. That is something that tickles me a lot, is, the English call it eggy bread. Here, we call it French toast. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing French about it.
Much like French fries?
Yeah, much like French fries. Well, it's just like, so, the sushi that we know, that's not sushi. That's not real sushi. Muhahaha! You'll never leave here alive!
Oh, that's not what I expected you to look like. I forgot this.
Look at this pirate clown motherfucker! Meanwhile, Marco's just out here being too cool for school. Also, Joseph has no armor, so if he takes a hit, he's gonna die before the end of the battle. And that'll be weird. You wouldn't kill a dead man, would you? Actually. Oh. So it is French. Wow, that was a fast battle. No! Time to Indiana Jones this shit! Can't hold any longer. Now's your chance! Run! I won't leave you behind! Go! Now!
Joseph!
There he goes. Goodbye.
So, for those of you who don't remember, when we first played this, and this part was completely blind, when we picked up Joseph, I went up to his kid and said, "Hey kid, we're gonna go get your father killed." And this happened, and I literally screamed out, "No!" I was so genuinely upset. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what was that about? Oh. Oh. Oh,
Joseph, no!
No!
Oh no, Joseph! Oh no!
I am genuinely upset!
Joseph, no! The fuck? Leave me alone! I'm trying to suffer! Not yet, Marco!
That happened quickly?
That did happen quickly, but that's mostly because I still had it speeding on so that we could fucking, like, get out.
Oh, I'm sad. I remember I made a joke about getting that kid's dad killed. I didn't mean it. I'm sad. I'm gonna have a sad sleep.
I'm gonna have a sad sleep. It was great. It's so great.
It made me sad. But
It
hey,
still makes me sad.
it still makes me sad. But you know what this means? We have now officially gotten to the point where we left off.
We're now in uncharted territory. So, now we get to go visit. Actually, no. Now I remember. I did make it a little bit further, because I remember we actually did go to Kashuan.
Oh, okay.
And I think we had just retrieved the Sunfire, or the Sunflame. But didn't get further beyond that. Marco, little did you know this was the start of Fire Emblem. I'm kidding! This is actually the true first Fire Emblem. God. You know what game I kind of want to stream, but also really don't want to ever stream or play again?
What?
Dragon Quest V.
What was up with that?
Talk about the never-ending game. There were so many times where that game should have ended, and it didn't. It's just... I think as far as stories go, it is the most ridiculous anime story game outside of Dragon Ball Z. Which, to be fair, the game kind of flows in the same way that Dragon Ball Z does.
I mean, if we're talking about never ending, then yeah.
Well, okay, so, spoiler warning, skip ahead like 10 minutes or so, if you don't want to hear spoilers, or
Yep.
just mute it now. But literally, you start the game as a kid, and then some shit happens that fast forwards you to being an adult. Then you continue to play the game as an adult for the character. The adult character hitches up with a girl, eventually bangs her and gets her pregnant. Then if I remember correctly, she gets kidnapped. I think that's the first thing, is she gets kidnapped, you go to save her, you get fucked up, and turned into a fucking stone statue. Like,
Okay.
you guys have the kid, and then this happens. So you get turned into a stone statue. Years later, when your kid's like 10 years old, he ends up breaking the curse on the statue. Turns out he was raised by, like, your father's squire.
Wait a second.
But for some reason has not aged at all in your lifespan.
That just say vitality down?
It might have.
Did anyone else see that?
You know, he's not the one that gets pregnant. I'm sorry. She gets pregnant.
Bangs, he got pregnant! Didn't see that anime twist!
But yeah, so main character gets turned to stone. His girlfriend, wife, mother of his child is kidnapped. The child comes 10 years later to break the curse on the statue. Then both of you have to figure out that you gotta go literally to, like, the endgame boss, who is actually, like, the one who basically started all this bullshit. To rescue your wife, girlfriend, mother of your child, whoever she fucking is. Except that you also have to go to hell to save her.
Okay.
And fight a dragon. And it's just... There's so many points where this game should have ended. You literally go through 3 different generations! Because you actually technically start with his father being the hero. And again, you're a kid who's traveling along with him. And, like... So, the funny thing about all of this is, like, recently, you know, there's Dragon Quest Your Story, which is based off of Dragon Quest V. And for what I remember, it pretty much plays beat for beat, except for the differences is, I'm pretty sure if you choose the princess over, Bianca, you don't have some weird hallucinatory dream where you question whether you made the right choice. That part is not canon. Monica clipped it.
Vitality can go down. That's bullshit.
Oh no, I do remember that. Okay, victory.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, Vap's vitality went down and intelligence went up.
What?
Which I remember correctly, that is correct.
I mean, yeah, I accept that it's part of the game, but come on, game.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's the stupid thing about this one guide, is it doesn't call it vitality, it calls it endurance, but when your intelligence increases, your vitality goes down. Now, the vitality stat literally just determines how much of an increase you get for leveling up your HP. Joseph is dead? We're just not even gonna read that line. What happened to Joseph?
Just shove it in the
I really
game.
don't like that one.
Yeah, I don't.
That's not what happened. I will look after Nelly. That's the most I could ever do for him. Huh? Yeah, this is the girl who had a crush on Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fucking... rip, I guess.
Sorry, kid.
Dad, he isn't coming back, is he?
It's my fault.
I mean, it could be worse. You could have been transmuted with a dog. So, that's the silver lining.
I have no idea what you're talking about. None whatsoever.
Yes, Moon? Moon screams, Tori, what? Get out of here! I will not.
A race of birds called the chocobo exists in a grove south of Kashuan.
Oh yeah, I remember I was spending a long time trying to find a fucking chocobo. Because this is the first game they appear in. What happened to Joseph? Alright, so now we have the option to return to Altair, but we don't have to. We could just go straight to Kashuan.
Let's just do it just to follow the full arc.
Okay. Because basically all you're doing is breaking the bad news about Joseph to Hilda, and she will reconfirm that you need to take the goddess spell to Kashuan to break the seal. She reports that she and Sid will meet you there when you are finished. It's true, if it weren't for this game, you wouldn't have chicken caviars in Final Fantasy Tactics. Nope, nothing else I want to buy.
Wait,
Kicks in my
actually,
tail.
let's level up Bolt a bit.
Okay, before I forget, let's get these. Analyze these fossils. What the fuck am I looking at? Why is Cloud... What is happening here?
What?
I don't know if I'm allowed to share this or not.
Oh, is it something from the remake?
No? It's Cloud in a sexy bee costume?
Ah, okay.
I'm very confused. I don't know if this is something that my friend drew or not, which is why I'm not sure if I'm allowed to share it. Oh, she just posted it with whistles, and I'm just very
Moon.
question mark. I'm so question mark right now. Bees! Hornets, actually, but... Oh, these must be the fabled murder hornets they're talking about!
Pardon me?
Oh! Coco, do you not know?
I do not know.
Well, as it turns out, the plagues are continuing to happen. And Washington State now has a bunch of, I guess, murder hornets that came here from Japan.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Japan.
Yep.
Do any of you guys have new things? Oh well, yeah. Sid might know the warship's weakness. Kinda behind there, hun.
Prince Gordon isn't here. Where could he be?
It was frightening.
Please, God, let the king live.
I love your old man voice. Peace will return only when the warship is destroyed. The warship keeps attacking, but all we want is peace.
The warship attacked Altea. The townspeople have evacuated.
Should you somehow survive, return here.
I'm not keeping any consistency with any of these characters for voices, except for, like, the main ones. I think that was you.
The warship has been completed.
What'll I do? I want to get far away from the Empire, but my luggage is too heavy.
The warship must be destroyed.
I want to get far away from my luggage. It's too heavy. Okay. So, Joseph died for that bell. Well, you can now enter Kashuan. Sid may take you there on his airship. Moon, you have the ability to clip that. So apparently the image is a Patreon image, which is why she can't share a link.
Gotcha.
So I will just put that you know where.
If you're just gonna run away, why bother interacting?
Listen, sometimes you think you want to interact with people, but then you get very scared.
You know what? That's fair. I feel
Sometimes
that.
the social anxiety kicks in a little late. And you go, oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, I put it in there like 3 hours ago at most. Come on.
Let me see if I can get some eye drops in here.
He had like 2 weeks to do laundry. I haven't done my laundry in 2 weeks. The one day I finally decide to do my laundry, and he throws a fit. Guess I just can't do laundry in this house.
Guess not. Can you...
Oh yeah, no. Dad was already a control freak before the whole Backstreet Boys concert, but now he's just worse. Anyway, what were you gonna ask?
I was gonna ask if you can put a shield with axes, and you can.
Yes, you can. Moon, it's to refer to the other plague of pestilence. Yeah.
What are these? I think that's a spear and a mace.
I think so.
Is there any like? Should we? Yeah. Let's just stick with the weapons we've had, because then they'll have to level up those weapons, and that'd be a pain.
That's true. And plus, I mean, New's best category to stick with is swords. And Vap's best is bows, in all fairness. And it looks like Marco's is also sticking with the axes. I mean, you will eventually get temporary characters that, like, can use those things. Like, the one we'll probably be getting next here is Gordon, who uses a spear. So, next up is the mission to Kashuan, but seeing as we're already at 6:09...
Yeah, let's just head over to Kashuan, and... There we go.
We already read this.
So
I think we just gotta talk to the guy and fly over.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I have the brain cell today, apparently. I mean, I kind of need the brain cell today, because I'm pretty much back-to-back streaming.
Okay, here we go.
Alright.
Alrighty, well, that will be the end of this stream. Tori, what do you have going on?
Okay, so later today over on Stray_Rogue's channel, we will be scolded by Moon, apparently. No, we will be playing Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. I have no idea if we're starting anew or if we're picking up where he left off. We'll find out at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Central. 11 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow, at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, I'll be picking up on 6 Ages Ride Like the Wind. And then Friday, we're coming back with Zero Time Dilemma at 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern. Be prepared for death and murder. That's all I can warn. And then Sunday, I'll hopefully be doing Sayonara Wild Hearts Achievement Hunt, where I'm just going to keep playing the game and cursing it out as I try and, 100% the game. We'll see how well that goes. What about you, Coco? What's 4Pixels doing?
Okay, so 4Pixels. Tomorrow at 6 p.m., Kime will be playing Perception or Uncharted. Then Friday at 4 p.m., Kime will be playing Perception or Uncharted. Saturday at 4 p.m., and these are on EST that I'm listing, Kime will be playing Death Stranding, followed by me playing Final Fantasy VII Remake at around 7:30 p.m. EST. I will probably be switching that after that stream to Mondays, since the Stardew Valley streams that we usually do Mondays are going to be on hold, and we may end up just dropping that entirely. Then Tuesdays at 10:30 p.m. EST, Moon will be doing Blossom Tales, The Sleeping King. And then on Wednesdays, we return to Final Fantasy II at 7:30 p.m. Alrighty.
Sounds good.
Yep. And as always, if you like what we do, we have a YouTube where we pour all our Twitch streams, and we have a lot more other Let's Plays that don't go on Twitch, so please do check us up there. Yeah. Thank you everyone for coming, and hope to see you in the following week.
Bye-bye!
Bye!